Hey, this is Gabi. How are you? I should call this pillow talker. I'm in bed and getting ready to go to bed, and just a lot of thoughts in my mind, and I wanted to share with you. I'm doing a really amazing, I've met a really amazing woman who is doing with me some coaching right now, and there's some amazing developments, great work, great insights going on, and I was thinking the other day, gosh, I should share some of what we're learning together in her process through pain to the light, because amazing job. And I think that some of the insights and some of the things that we're learning, some things that we're learning could be so beneficial to all of us. It sort of sits on those universal threads that really do connect all of us. So I wanted to share a few of the insights that I'm learning and bringing to light with this client, and with the knowledge, with a really deep knowledge that it'll also help guide others. I listen very carefully to what clients say, not just I'm listening to, but to the words that they use. And our words reveal a great amount regarding what we really feel. Even the words that kind of sneak out or that we use because I can't think of a better word, that is the word that I meant to use, and there's great significance to it. And there's some wording that this beautiful woman has used that has really been huge red flags for us to go, wait, why did you choose that word? And I wanted to share with you 3 examples in my head that are really strong over the last few days, and notice how strong these messages are. One of them is she's gaining more weight than she's comfortable with. She's gaining a great deal of weight and feels very uncomfortable with that. And she says, I want to learn to love myself. I want to try. She said the words were, I want to try to love myself in spite of the way I look. And those were really strong words. Try and love myself in spite of the way I look. And we looked at that and we said, why are you trying? You don't succeed in loving yourself? Is this something that you're going to attempt to do so you might succeed in not? And in spite of the way I look? Why in spite of the way you look? Why not particularly because of the way you look? Because you don't want to be a sunshine friend. You don't want to love yourself just when you feel that you're at your best, just when you feel that you're sexiest, thinnest, highest. You want to love yourself not in spite of the way you look, but because of it. Because that's when you're going to be there for yourself. And no more of this conditional love, that I will love myself only when, only if I lose 20 pounds. No, I love myself now, damn it. And now is when I need that love. And just like a child who feels he's messing up or he's scared, he doesn't need you to love him just when he does right. He needs you to love him when he does wrong, or when he's lost, or when he's confused, or when he's overweight. That's when that inner child needs to hug you and say, I love you. Not I will try to love you, but I do love you, damn it, without a doubt. It's not a try thing. It's a definite love here. There's no gray. I love you. And also not in spite of, because of, you need me right now. I'm here for you, even if I'm fat and even if I feel like a giant. I love you because I do, regardless and unconditional of what you do, how you act, how you eat. I love you. And we talked a lot about that. And one of the assignments that we gave her was to go to the mirror and look in her face and pet her face like this and say, I love you, I love you, I love you, I'm here for you, you're beautiful, I'm here. And to really touch herself and hug herself and really do that. And how awkward that made her feel, but to reconnect to her. Another word that we spent a lot of time talking about, and we're still working on all of these, but another word that we spent a lot of time talking about was her relationship with food. And she said, I want to control food. And we talked a lot about control, and what does control mean? Control is a war word. Control is someone versus someone overpowering someone loses, someone wins, someone's against someone will be strong, someone will be weak. And we talked about what does control mean, and who was trying to control you, and who won, and who are these two voices. There's two of you. One is trying to control the other one. A lot like in Eckhart Tolle's The Power of Now. I want to kill myself. Well, which part wants to kill which part? So which part of you is controlling which part? And we talked about those two voices, and who is controlling who, and what's the need to control, and how is one sabotaging the other. You're not going to control me, damn it. I'll show you that you can't control me. And then the other one freaks out and eats a lot, and then the other one gets mad and feels guilty, and so we looked at changing control into some other word. How about instead of I want to control you, how about, controlling food? How about understanding food, loving food, observing food, communicating with food? How about words that don't symbolize war and fighting and who's against who? How about words that symbolize understanding? And loving, and there's a third one. Let me see if I can find it in my notes, because I just drew blank. Oh, there's so much here, but I really wanted to find the third reference to words used. I will try to love myself in spite of the weight. That was one big one. This is the beauty of being real, is that I won't edit these videos, and sometimes I go, I forgot. So the first one, there was 3 examples I wanted to bring up, and I didn't write it down. I have my notes, but I didn't write down the 3 verbal examples. One was to love myself in spite of the weight. One was control food. Oh, there was a third one that was really strong I wanted to share with you. I'm looking at the notes from today. No, I drew a blank. I'm sorry. I'll give you 2 examples. You know that it'll come to me right after we get off. I'll be like, oh. There was a third example, but it's okay. I was meant to bring you 2. So again, I wanted to look carefully at the words we use. What do these words mean? What do they signify? And what I want to ask you and me and the universal us is do I love myself on condition? Do I try to love myself, or do I love myself? Is that a question or is that a statement? Do I love myself in spite of how crappy I am, how shitty I am, how I treat the kids, how I treat my body? Or do I love myself because of, always, regardless, irregardless, unconditionally? And also control. What do I try to control in my life? And does control bring me the energy that will bring the changes that I want? Is control really what I'm looking for? Is there something better? Maybe understanding, unification, cooperation, communication, love. Can I love food instead of struggle with it, instead of control it? And let's look at all those choices that we have and what we do with those choices. So there's a lot more that I want to share that I'm learning through this client, and the insights I think are beautiful, and I'll keep putting them online. And of course, I'd love to hear how you think it relates to you, what you think about it, or stay silent. I'm learning the last few months. I've been learning really humbly that thousands of people are reading and not that many comments, because you don't want to be known. You just want to read and get the information and move on, and I respect that so deeply, and I thank you for watching and reading. And even if no one ever watches this video or reads this post, the energy that it creates is out there. So thank you. Namaste.